Salute, salute. What is up, man? How's everybody doing, man? How is everybody doing? What's cracking? How are all you guys doing out here in the world? If you living in the world today, you be hearing the sounds that the Wu-Tang say. Is that front? We don't have them, so we blast them. All right. Well, okay.
Shocking development in the deadly shooting of a woman in the Bronx. Her uncle is now charged with her murder. And police say the motive involved an ongoing family dispute over the inheritance of a home. Eyewitness News reporter Marcus Solis is live at the courthouse in Melrose. Marcus?
And Sade, that dispute had been going on for a few months. In April, Michael Foster had his charge filed against his niece, claiming she forged his name on a deed. That charge was eventually dropped because investigators say he didn't cooperate with them. Now prosecutors say he had his niece murdered. Michael Foster said nothing as detectives walked him out of the 47th precinct last night. That's just a mile from where the NYPD crime scene unit spent hours collecting evidence, removing weapons, including a long gun from his house in Mount Vernon, the same two-family home where his niece Julia Anderson lived. The 39-year-old was shot to death Monday night in her car just after leaving work. Omaira Andino is the CEO of the nonprofit organization the victim worked for 17 years.
There's not one bad word uttered about her. She cared so much about the people that she supports. We even wanted to give her a promotion at one point, and she said, no, I love what I'm doing.
That work was providing care for developmentally disabled adults. Anderson had just completed her 4 to midnight shift and was parked across the street from the group home when she was shot multiple times. The bullets fired from the passenger side of her Jeep.
I just finished a town hall meeting to talk to staff about it, and shock is probably the least I could say it is, but devastation is definitely is probably more accurate.
Investigators believe the motive is a dispute over inheritance of the family home. Records list the owner as
This nigga killed her over this joint, man. Damn. Nah, but listen, these situations, I've seen it. They can get crazy. They can definitely get crazy. Inheritance, somebody die. And this is beyond. This has no race. Race really doesn't play a factor in this. Somebody died, leave some money behind, and it's contested. Things get ugly, Jack.
home. Records list the owner as Isilda Foster, who died in 2023. The suspect, allegedly angry his mother left the house to her oldest grandchild. Andino says hearing Anderson's uncle is charged with murder is like something out of a movie.
She was well loved. It really is a devastating news to hear when someone just passes away. We've had employees pass away for illness. This is different.
And again, firearms recovered at the home. Foster prohibited from owning them. He had previously pled guilty to manslaughter for a 1991 shooting in Mount Vernon. As far as this case, he has been remanded. He is charged with murder, manslaughter, and criminal possession. And we're live in the Bronx. Marcus.
Sources tell CBS News New York a bitter family feud over home ownership led to the murder of a Mount Vernon woman. 39-year-old Julia Anderson was shot dead in the Bronx Monday night. Now her uncle is accused of killing her. Tony Aiello has more on the suspected motive.
Ownership of this home in Mount Vernon, shared by multiple generations of the same family, appears to have generated hard feelings that led to a fatal shooting. Julia Anderson, gunned down Monday as she walked to her car in Wakefield. Her uncle, 58-year-old Michael Foster, allegedly pulled the trigger. Court records show last year, Foster accused Anderson of forging a deed to the home. She was arrested, but charges were quickly dropped. Anderson sued, claiming investigators relied on, quote, unvetted statements of a known felon with a violent history and a personal vendetta. That was a reference to Foster, who served time for the 1988 fatal shooting of Calvin Reed in Mount Vernon. Reed, the father of former NFL star running back Ray Rice. Now Foster is accused
What? This nigga killed Ray Rice's father. Yo, this is crazy. So this nigga killed Ray Rice's father, then he killed his niece over a house. Yo, that's bonkers. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This is bonkers. This story got so many layers to it. So he already did probably a dub and a nickel. He probably did. Yeah, he probably did a dub. 88. I mean, he would have came home. Yeah, he did some time. He might have did 30 for that. I don't know, but wow. This dude killed Ray Rice's, the one who knocked out his girlfriend. Well, I think, she had it coming. He shouldn't have dragged her out by her feet. That was the bad look. Dragged her out the elevator by her feet. This dude killed Ray Rice's dad in 1988. And then he killed his niece over a house the other day. That is bonkers. Salute to everybody out there. Shout out to my man, Boy Kachina, man. Yo, we always looking for 10 people to sponsor the show, man. We always looking for 10 people to sponsor the show, man. We're always looking for that. Yeah, man. Salute to it, man. Damn, he killed Ray. That makes me feel bad because Ray Rice is about. He's younger than me. Ray Rice is about 10 years younger than me. Ray Rice might be 10. So his dad. Wow, he killed Ray Rice's dad when Ray Rice was really young. Ray Rice was very young when he killed his dad. This guy killed his dad.
Who served time for the 1988 fatal shooting of Calvin Reed in Mount Vernon. Reed, the father of former NFL star running back Ray Rice. Now Foster is accused of killing his niece. Sources say he made incriminating admissions when the NYPD questioned him at the home Tuesday night. The victim's friends are in shock.
Smart, intelligent, hardworking, smile on her face all the time.
Thursday afternoon, Michael Foster made a brief court appearance. The judge remanded him, sent him to jail without setting bail. The charges include murder, manslaughter, and illegal possession of weapons. At the Bronx County Hall of Justice, Tony Aiello, CBS News, New York.
Developing right now at noon, we do have an update for you after a deadly double stabbing in Lauderhill that happened last month.
A suspect has been charged in connection with a third killing as well. Local 10's Jeff Derderian live in Lauderhill with those details.
Yeah, hey there, guys. 2 locations, 3 dead bodies. The first set of victims found here late last month, and now a third victim close by, but that's all investigators can tell us.
You're charged with 2 counts of premeditated murder.
Police say it was late June. It was this man, Gregory Da Silva, who savagely stabbed 2 people to death at this Lauderhill apartment complex. Cleanup crews called in to spray away the stains, but not the images neighbors say are unimaginable, unforgettable. Now, a new wrinkle, a third body, a third homicide happening close by. That's all detectives will say right now. And Da Silva is charged with killing all 3, formally indicted now by a grand jury on 3 counts of first-degree premeditated murder. Jeffrey Stanifer is the newest victim, we are told, 51 years old. Neighbors today stunned when we tell them about murder number 3. This man who lives here.
So he's moving out.
Gonna move out?
Yeah.
Because he's afraid?
He's afraid, yeah.
from Haiti says he'll be moving now that he's heard about this new kernel of random violence. 36-year-old Mezeline Pierre and 68-year-old Wilfred White were the victims we originally told you about when we covered this last month.
According to the court documents we reviewed, De Silva lives here, about 5 to 6 minutes from the apartment complex. Police say he came outside with a backpack. You're going to want to hear about that in a second. According to the officers, De Silva said, quote, "It was me."
At De Silva's house, a person who answered the door saying to Local 10 they didn't have any answers on the why.
Didn't know if there's anybody we could talk to about Gregory and maybe what might have happened. Do you know anything? Can you tell us anything?
Back to the backpack. According to court documents at his house, De Silva allegedly told police he had a knife. Quote, while detained, Gregory De Silva spontaneously uttered to uniformed officers that the weapon was in the bag. The documents go on to say, and then the officer says he opened the bag and confirmed there was a knife in the bag that appeared to have blood on it, along with clothing that appeared to have blood on it.
De Silva being held without bond this noon on all 3 murders. What about motive? What can we tell you? 3 people dead. We can't tell you much because police say it appears so far it's random. That's according to their investigation so far. Again, it's ongoing and active, but that's the latest information we have. And we're live in Lauderhill. Jeff Dudarian, Local 10 News.
Those are the people that, wow. Holy smokes.
Man convicted of killing a black gay man in a hate crime attack in Brooklyn 3 years ago.
Oh man, let's go, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Shout out to everybody wherever you're watching, man. Wherever you're watching, may you watch enjoy. Yeah, man. Yeah, I was looking at my phone, man. What are you talking about? I was looking at my phone. You got to understand, I got chinky eyes, man. I got chinky eyes. A lot of times people think my eyes is closed, but my eyes are open. My eyes are open, man. Now, look at this. How does that look? How does that look? You like that? This is how I scare my daughter. I scare my daughter when I do this. When I do that, my daughter's scared. Hey, that was a crazy comment you just made. Far from handsome, but you're on Ock Nation News, so I guess you can get away with it. Ock Nation News, Far from Handsome just made a crazy comment about this story right here, man. I mean, bonkers comment. That was insane, bro. What you just said, man. But he's on Ock Nation News, so he can get away with it. You can say whatever the hell you want over there. You can say whatever the hell you want over there. Make sure you get in the comment section, guys. Make sure you guys understand that, man. Understand that, man. The nation is live. He said, what did he say? He said something about this case right here that wasn't very nice. It wasn't very nice. Go over there and see.
Man convicted of killing a black gay man in a hate crime attack in Brooklyn 3 years ago will spend the next 20 years behind bars.
That was the sentence handed down by a judge after hearing from the victim's family. Prosecutors saying that O'Shea Sibley was dancing with his friends at a gas station in Midwood back in 2023 when he was targeted and then stabbed to death by a stranger.
Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles was in the courtroom and spoke with Sibley's family and the mother of his killer.
He killed the wrong boy. The wrong boy.
The mother of O'Shea Sibley leaving a Brooklyn courtroom Thursday with what feels like a mountain on her chest.
We talk every weekend. My weekends are the worst. Are the worst. But I'm gonna keep on striving. I'm gonna keep on doing it. I just miss my baby.
Dmitry Popov sentenced to 20 years in prison today for manslaughter as a hate crime in Sibley's death. In July 2023, Popov and friends started yelling gay and racial slurs at Sibley and his friends completely unprovoked, taunting that led to the fatal stabbing.
He was the person who made the decision to introduce a knife into this situation. He was the person who kept taunting and kept insulting and would not.
Well, let's be honest, man. We did this story. These niggas was twerking in front of his establishment. And these is probably Muslims. I think he's a Muslim. And these gay black dudes was twerking out in front of his establishment. And he was like, yo, y'all gotta take that. Y'all gotta take all that somewhere else, man. Y'all can't do that right here. And then the argument started from there. Yeah, these gay dudes was just having a night out on the town, man. They was having a good time, man. They was having a gay old time. A jolly old time.
His friends completely unprovoked, taunting that led to the fatal stabbing.
He was the person who made the decision to introduce a knife into this situation. He was the person who kept taunting and kept insulting and would not let it go.
8 people gave gripping victim impact statements.
We spoke about my brother because he's the one that's no longer here. It wasn't about the defendant. Yes, he got time, but his family can go visit him. They can talk to him. We can never see my brother again.
One by one, emotional statements about the impact of Sibley's murder to the dance and black gay communities. So powerful, it had the ADAs who prosecuted the case sobbing.
I sobbed, but when you realize that a life as brilliant as O'Shea's was stolen, and for the motives, for the hateful reasons why it was done, it touches people.
Popov spoke as well, saying, I apologize for this unfortunate event. I never wanted to kill anybody. No matter the outcome of my sentence, I just ask for forgiveness from family, friends, and loved ones. I would want everybody to know that this had nothing to do with race, sexuality. I just wish I could take it back. I'm sorry.
I mean, I understand feeling of her as a mom because it's her child, as my child too. And it's a really big tragedy and really bad situation what has happened.
Popov also received 1-year sentences for the 3 other charges he was convicted of: menacing, aggravated harassment, and criminal possession of a weapon. Those sentences to run concurrent with the 20 years he got in Sibley's death. In downtown Brooklyn, Darla Miles, Channel.
We just warming it up, man. We warming it up. Warming it up. Warming it up.
And new tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the parents of a 17-year-old girl who was shot and killed Monday morning. Toledo police say Zayana Jackson was at a memorial with friends when someone tried to rob them. One of Zayana's friends.
You hear that, man? Life sucked for a black person. Remember this. We don't want our kids hanging around white teens. Black people don't want their kids hanging around white teens. You know, if you're the only black kid, you got to watch out around a bunch of white kids. Listen to this story. And many of the stories we want to see tonight. Listen to this story of this teenage girl, this teenage black girl.
And new tonight, for the first time, we're hearing from the parents of a 17-year-old girl who was shot and killed Monday morning. Toledo police say Zayana Jackson was at a memorial with friends when someone tried to rob them. One of Zayana's friends then pulled out a gun and both men started shooting at each other. 13 Action News anchor Kevon Dupree joins us with the newest development.
You hear that? Black parents, don't let your kids hang around black kids. You're wasting your time keeping your kids away from white kids. Don't let your kids hang out with black kids. Everybody hit that share button. No likes, just shares. Share the video. Share it with wherever you're comfortable sharing that. Share it there.
shooting at each other. 13 Action News anchor Kevon Dupree joins us with the newest developments. Kevon.
Gerald, that shooting happened at the Weiler homes in Toledo. Official reports say Zayana Jackson was not the intended target of that shooting, but was caught in the crossfire. Now Jackson's parents are mourning the loss of their daughter a month short of her 18th birthday.
She had a beautiful soul. She would brighten up anybody's day, anybody's the life of the party. She loved family, friends. She loved being around everybody.
The parents of 17-year-old Zayana Jackson devastated after their daughter was shot and killed.
Wow, she's biracial. And look, these the parents. Remember how people said Nolan Wells' friends, they not showing enough emotion. That's proof that they killed him. Why are they doing interviews and they're not crying during the interviews? Well, this is this girl's parents, and she died Monday.
The life of the party. She loved family, friends. She loved being around everybody.
The parents of 17-year-old Zayana Jackson devastated after their daughter was shot and killed Monday.
It's tragic that this has happened to my daughter, and words can't explain how we feel, how our family feel, and what we are going through.
Sonia Belez, Jackson's mother, says her daughter was attending a vigil with friends at the Weiler homes early Monday morning when suddenly someone approached them.
One guy tried to rob another guy and they shot at each other, and my daughter was the one in the crossfire.
Jackson was rushed to St. Vincent's Hospital where she died from a gunshot wound to the chest.
It's just senseless acts that caused this.
A bullet doesn't have no name. It goes wherever it wants. It shot my baby. It killed her.
23-year-old Swavon Morgan was arrested and charged with murder.
Swavon Morgan. Jeez. Black parents, man. Keep your kids away from black people, man. You gotta keep your kids away from black people, y'all. White people? Nah, you can hang around white people all day. Let's see if we get 10 people to sponsor tonight's program. 10 people to sponsor tonight's program, and it begins with one. You know how we do, man. We bring you the funk. We about to get into Nolan. We about to get into Nolan now, man. Swavon, yeah.
It goes wherever it wants. It shot my baby. It killed her.
23-year-old Swavon Morgan was arrested and charged with murder. Belez says Morgan and her daughter have been close friends for years.
He loves her. They love each other. He calls me mom. That's his sister. I call him my son. And I know he's going through something right now, too.
On Tuesday, Mount Nebo Baptist Church pastor Cedric Brock joined Jackson's family at the Weiler homes to honor her.
Let's pray, kind Father. We come right now. We don't understand why these things keep happening. This is a moment that is tragic. Life happens, but we need to train our children to be more responsible than just being upset, angry, vengeance, get you back. We need to make sure that we raise them up, not about guns, but about education, about future, about tomorrow, because they can do whatever they desire to do because they have that within their mindset.
She's a blessing to this world. She's an angel. She's my everything. And I'm just asking for justice for her.
And Jackson's parents tell us she graduated from Glass City Academy on June 8th, and they were preparing to celebrate her birthday, her 18th birthday, on August 25th. Swavon Morgan, the man charged with the girl's murder, remains locked up tonight on a $1.1 million bond. No other arrests have been made. There is a funding campaign set up for Jackson at Toledo Urban Federal Credit Union. People who want to donate can call the credit union or donate in person. Gerald?
Wow, that's so sad, man. Listen, look at all the black people that are getting killed, man. I'm going to get into Nolan. It's just so many black people were killed to today. You got to understand about this show, man. I want you guys to understand about this show. And press 1 if you agree with this. We cover black crime because crime in general in this country equals black crime. I'm just clicking on videos. I'm not getting the videos that I say, the videos people put in the Op Nation Discord. I haven't gotten to those yet. I'm just clicking my algorithm. I'm just clicking what comes up in my algorithm. All these black people were killed today. How many murders of black people did we do yesterday? Anybody know? Anybody know how many murders of black people did we do yesterday? We did a lot. The day before that. This is all shit from today. Shout out to my man Sam, man. He says, for the show, salute. I love it, man. I love it when you guys sponsor the programming, man, because listen, I come out here every day, man, and bring you what's really happening in the black community. I'm gonna allow y'all to come up and speak. I don't catch your attitude if you don't agree with me. I don't cuss none of y'all out. I'm a very cool, chill guy, man. Laid back, man. But this murder, this constant murder in the black community, it does affect you after a while, man. You're like, damn, all these people getting killed, man, every single day. Like, I don't ever have to do old stories. I can just keep it pushing. Shout out to Dave, man. Dave, man. Salute to you, Dave. Appreciate you, man. Really do, man. Barry B is in the building. Barry B is in the building. Look at this one, man. Look at this one. Because we hearing niggas talk about it's not safe to hang around white people. A black person is never safer than when they're around a group of white people. They're never safer.
Those of you watching us here on Fox 5, first at 10:30, a Fox 5 exclusive. We're hearing from the family of a man shot and killed in Northern Virginia.
They are speaking only with our Shamari Stone tonight. He's in Alexandria with the story.
Tonight, 36-year-old Charles Taylor's family is devastated. They demand to know who killed him and why. I'm inside the Parkview apartment complex, and some residents here tell me that they heard arguing outside, and then a couple minutes later, the shots are fired. Family and friends remember Charles Taylor as a nice guy who worked at a warehouse to support his mother, the type of person who would help someone in need. His life ends here outside Parkview Apartments on the 5300 block of Holmes Run Parkway around 11:15 Wednesday night. Alexandria police driving here for the report of gunshots, finding Charles Taylor suffering with a gunshot wound. Officers try CPR, but he dies on the scene. Homicide detectives interview witnesses, collect forensic evidence, and tow a car away from the parking lot. Tonight, Taylor's family is heartbroken.
I'm distraught. I'm sad, and I lost my brother, and I just want justice for him.
Do you know why someone would kill him?
I don't know, and if you know something, I want you to please say something.
People who live in this complex say they heard a woman screaming, "Why are you hitting me?" in the parking lot, and then reports of a man leading a woman toward Duke Street. Police interview the woman and the man and release them as this investigation continues. And tonight, detectives want anyone with information about this homicide to call the Alexandria Police Department. I'm Shamari Stone. Back to you.
Jeez. All right, now we can get into some that ain't it, but now we can get into some Nolan Wells, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. Supporting the channel, man. Salute to all you people out there, man.
Reporting live from Hypocrisy Club, Fight Plus News, I'm John Abba.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Last night, we would share breaking news in regards to Nolan Wells, as audio from a toll call made by his friend.
I listen. I want these white boys to sue so bad, man. I hope these white people can sue everybody, and I hope these white boys aren't the type of people that are going to be like, "There's enough going on. We just want to move on." White boys, please sue. Press 1. Please sue. Sue everybody you can. You guys were friends with Nolan. None of these niggas knew Nolan. All these niggas would have thought Nolan was a cornball if they had met him in real life. All of these niggas online would have thought Nolan was a cornball if they had met him in real life. I'm going to say that again. Every last one of these nappy-headed, bubble-lipped, bug-eyed niggas would have thought Nolan Wells was a cornball if they met him in real life. All these black women losing their mind, none of them would have gave him no action. None of these women online losing their head would have gotten moist over Nolan Wells. Would have curved him. Where you be at? Who you hang with? Oh, I hang with Wyatt and Ian and Josh. Who the fuck is them? I ain't never heard of them. Where they be at? What hood they from? We're from Ocean Springs. Ocean Springs? What the fuck is that? I ain't never heard of that shit. You is tall though. I'm half Filipino. You half Filipino? Why you ain't got good hair? You trying to smoke or something? Smoke. I have football practice. We can partake of a drink though. Partake of a drink? The fuck is you talking about, nigga? Ew, man. You got some money? I have a couple of dollars. What do you need? Can I get $100? I got to get a babysitter. I need a babysitter. I can hang with you for the rest of the night, but I need $100 to pay the babysitter. Well, I don't know. Like, listen, man. None of these motherfuckers online would have met Nolan in real life and liked him and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ought to have been like, this corny ass fucking white boy. This nigga a white boy. They'd have called him a white boy. They would have called Nolan a white boy. All these fake ass, sleuth-footed, knock-kneed, slope forehead, knuckle dragging niggas would have been like, he a weirdo. He a weirdo. He a weirdo. That's how they treat niggas. Look at Ray Allen, a great basketball player. Look how they treated him.
When you come up in the military, you're always in a space where you're not a part of the crew.
Right.
You know, new
Like
friends.
new kid,
He's always a new guy. You know, I remember in the 8th grade when I got to South Carolina, and I was in the classroom, and you know, my full name is Walter Ray Allen Jr. So being an Allen, I was always the front of the class.
Yep.
Yeah. So at that first day of school, Walter Ray Allen, and then everybody's like, "Who's Walter? Your name is Walter." I was like, "Yeah." So I remember a kid walks in the classroom, and I said to the guy next to me, "That kid looks like a dinosaur," and he busted out laughing. And then he said, "Yo, my man, new kid said you look like a dinosaur." Man, dude was waiting outside the classroom ready to fight me. Like wanted to fight me. They had to hold him back, and I was like, damn, I need to keep my mouth shut.
Right.
You know, I'm from California. I'm like, you know, everybody at school liked me. We joke with each other. And I was like, this ain't, I was like, there were fights on the playground. So when you walk in there, they already know they used to think that they called me a white boy. Because remember, I'm coming from California.
Right.
I always lived on a military base. So I always had great teachers. I always had food. I always had great textbooks. School was fun.
Yep.
You know, I enjoyed it. I got to South Carolina, first time I went to school off base. So I was very proper. You know, these kids are out living out in the country.
Yep.
So when I came in, everything I said was very proper. I pronounced everything.
Right.
And they thought that was, he ain't black.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I realized the difference between black and white.
Okay, this is Ray Allen's experience. Ray Allen, the great basketball player. Sons will hate you for everything, okay? Sons will hate you for everything. All right? Ray Allen giving his testimony of growing up, being a well-spoken young man around Negroes. That's why I tell y'all, man, I'm going to keep it funky with y'all, man. I'm not playing, man. None of these niggas would have liked Nolan Wells. Salute to my man, Deluxe 247, aka Cal Ripken, aka the real MVP, coming through once again. None of these niggas would have liked Nolan Wells. They ain't like Ray Allen. Because he spoke well. He grew up on a base around a lot of white people. He grew up great teachers, speaking well.
Because white people wouldn't mess with me because I was black, and the black people wouldn't mess with me because I wasn't black enough, because of the way I talked.
Yeah.
And I wasn't from there.
Yeah.
So I was in limbo trying to find a place, and then basketball season started. And then once basketball season started, now at our house, all the kids that would come over from the school were mingling with the white kids that were in our neighborhood because we grew up military. You got so many, there are black, other military families, but majority, it was 80% white. So we kind of, in our family, we kind of, it mixed the communities because we accepted everybody.
Yeah.
And then so basketball helped me where people got to know me more and understand.
None of you niggas, stop it. Stop it. This is disgusting. This Nolan Wells worship is disgusting from you motherfuckers. You blacks should be ashamed of yourselves. All you nappy-headed niggas should be ashamed of yourselves worshiping this boy, trying to make him into some messiah, some idol, trying to make him into some BLM poster child. If he would have came up, shook your hand, looked you in the eye and said, "How you doing, sir?" You been like, fuck is this weird ass? Fuck is this weirdo, man? Shout out to my man, Kev, man. He said, "Thank you for reminding me to stay away." Yeah, stay away. Stay away from niggas, man. You can read. If you can read good, I remember being in school, man. Listen, I remember being in school, man. And listen, knowing the answer to shit and not raising my hand. Because black boys don't raise their hand in class, man. Black boys got to get called on. And then when we get called on, we got to act like we dumb. I don't know. And then when we ask to read in school and loud in front of people, niggas always read like they retarded in front of people. And I'm telling you, some of these niggas can read. Niggas' natural inclination is to niggas feel like reading well in front of loud in front of people is like corny and lame. Niggas always be like, and the man walked down the street towards the corner and he made a left and he saw a red bike and then, you know what I'm saying, nigga can't just say, the man walked down to the corner and made a left and then he saw a red bike. Like, nigga ain't gonna do that, even if a nigga can. Because niggas are anti-intellectual heathens. They would have seen this boy speaking well, being respectful, being nice and shit. Also, another thing, being nice is white. Being nice is considered white. Press 1, y'all. We pulling the mask off these niggas. Being nice is considered acting white. Being nice. Being pleasant. Being pleasant is considered acting white. See, I ain't here to play with you niggas, man. You niggas want to play? You niggas want to play? I'm not here to play with you niggas. Being nice. Listen, I had the same culture shock. My first, 6 years? Because y'all know I was born in Lagos, Nigeria. My mom, she's African American. She's an American. She came here. She brought me back. We settled in Boston when she brought me back when I was a baby, right? My best friend Ernie, Sarah, all my little, even I had a trashy little fucking white trash friend named Ernie, but he was white. And his sister and all of them and da da da. And I had some upper class white friends, because my mom was a professor, right, at the university up there, right. So a lot of my friends were white in Boston. even the trashy ones. Get to DC, boy. Woo! We moved to DC because my mom, she's from DC, right? So she wanted to come back home, and she wanted to come back to her hometown. Oh Lord, get to DC, boy. Woo! When I say Chocolate City, 80% black, 1984, 85. You talk about a culture shock. Now listen, I'm not saying it's not tough niggas in Boston, because it was tough niggas and I encountered them all the time. They lived in my building, they lived in my apartment complex. I'm not saying that Boston has got a lot of fucking hood and shit, right? But the DC was just a different animal, man. It was just different, man. It was more intense. I learned very early, do not raise your hand in class if somebody asks, do anybody know the answer to a question? That gets your ass beat up at 3 o'clock. Don't do the right thing. If you do the right thing, like if there's an option to do the right thing or do the wrong thing, it's best to do nothing or do the wrong thing. Doing the right thing is corny and whack. You know what I'm saying? And lame. You're a Bama. You're a straight up Bama. That's what they used to call you, a Bama. I'm telling you, man, I learned quick. Pronouncing words, having your pants around your waist, not walking with a fucking limp, and they used to call it pimping and shit. Like the way niggas used to walk. Now they got the Diddy Bop, right? But back in the day, black men used to walk with a pimp. Like used to walk like, kind of like George Jefferson a little bit, but like, not, it was smoother and shit. Like, they call it pimping. And yeah, man, you had the pimp. It was like a strut with your arms swinging and shit, shoulders and shit. Man, I seen it, man. Niggas wouldn't have liked Nolan. Listen, none of these niggas, and listen, even the people that would have liked him, they would have looked at him kind of like, felt sorry for him. Cause they would have looked at him like he was green. Like, cause like when you from the hood and you meet somebody who not like on point all the time, you know that they could be victimized on many levels, not just killed, but like played. Nigga could play with them. Nigga could con them. Nigga could abuse them, or you know what I'm saying? Nolan the type of dude, he'll let you borrow some money. Typical nigga in the hood ain't letting you borrow shit. Nolan type of dude let you borrow money, because that's how white boys are. A white boy, if you need some money, man, you short, white boy will hold you down, man. White friends will hold you down. They'll let you hold some money. Nigga, if a nigga let you hold $5, that next day he gonna be asking for it. That next day he gonna be asking for it. And that's if a nigga let you hold $5. The nigga kill you for that $5. White boy ain't gonna kill you over the $5. White boy just gonna be like, you know what? Lesson learned. I learned a hard lesson with that. I learned a hard lesson. I can't trust you with money, but ain't no way all you niggas acting the fool online would have gave a fuck about this boy.
Reporting live from Hypocrisy 5 Plus News, I'm John Abba.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Last night, we would share breaking news in regards to Nolan Wells, as audio from a toll call made by his friends around 3 p.m. on July 4th, according to NBC News, would be released. Now, in an extended version of this call, we are now hearing where they were exactly when the call was made. According to now released audio and GPS graphics, they were on the western tip of Horn Island.
We're at the west tip of Horn, and our bilge pump stopped working. We're sinking.
Now, as you know, we've been following the story, and what we have now noticed is that the call looks to be made in the same area Nolan's body was found 2 days later on Monday. As local outlet WLOX stated, around 8:45 a.m., Sheriff Ledbetter confirmed authorities received a call reporting a body found at the northwestern tip of Horn Island. The body was discovered by a U.S. Park Service ranger. Now, this clearly now gives us a better understanding that when the friends allegedly last seen Nolan at 3 p.m.,
niggas would have definitely seen this picture and just instinctually thought that, oh, they gay. Like, nigga would have seen this picture and said, oh, they gay. Straight up. But this nigga gay. This nigga faggot, man. Nigga would have told him straight up, like, especially if it was a nigga that was hanging with him, a nigga that, like, say, nigga that was cool with him, nigga would have been like, hey, man, don't show nobody that picture, man. Nigga, delete that picture out your motherfucking phone, cuz. You with me now, man. We hanging, man. Delete that motherfucking picture out your phone, man.
They would make a call about the boat taking in water in needing of a tow. GPS data graphics would again also confirm they were located on the northwestern tip of the island. Now at 4:31 p.m., they would eventually be towed for about 2.7 miles out before returning to normal operation and headed back to land. Now after gathering
all this time, these motherfuckers was getting towed. They was calling the authorities. The authorities was giving them totes. This is where white people lose. White people think we'll just let the facts come to light. Nah, man, when it's niggas, you gotta motherfucking speak your piece, because niggas will put so much misinformation out there. Niggas have each other believing that this is some secluded island. Nobody was over there. They took like a raft or a dinghy out there, killed Nolan, dropped him off, and then left. And took his phone and shit and deleted a bunch of messages. And nobody was there. Come to find out, it was hundreds and hundreds of people there. Nolan knows all of them. These motherfuckers was having boat trouble. They weren't hiding from anybody. They weren't doing anything shady. They were calling the authorities. Hey, authorities, come. Help us, authorities. They weren't like being shady or trying to hide or trying to, stay away from the law. They called the law to come help them. But because white people are always like, well, let the facts surface when the time is right, the facts will come out and we'll be exonerated. You ain't gonna be exonerated for shit. Your town, Ocean Springs, gonna be called racist. When the word Ocean Springs come up, niggas will be like, yeah, they racist down there. All you boys, Wyatt, all you motherfuckers, all y'all gonna be niggas ain't normal. They not gonna take new information and change their mind. Niggas got a set narrative and they gonna stick with it forever, no matter what happens. Press 1. No matter what happened, they're gonna stick with it forever. And the longer you let them shape the narrative in the public without saying nothing, the worse you make it. The worse you make it. What's up, JJ Jacobs? You'd have gave Nolan some punani, man.
You know how much of a liability it is to be friends with sons?
You ain't answered. I like the way you smooth. You dodge that question quick.
Nah. Listen, I'm a son woman. I attract biracial son men, white, Asian. So I done met a Nolan before in my life. Mhm.
Okay, so you'd have gave Nolan. Nolan could have
No,
got
he
the.
couldn't. No, but I'm brown skinned, so brown skin kind of go with anybody. Anybody love brown skin. Come on now, you know that.
So
Good.
Nolan would have. He could have had a chance.
At if I was at his age, maybe yeah, sure. I'm sure he. I heard your video. You saying he ain't been with no sun women. I do believe that, but I feel like he would have gave a biracial sun woman a chance or brown skin. I'm telling you, biracial or brown skin. That's the two.
I
Hmm.
don't know, man. But I think Nolan would have he'd have seen you. He'd have said, "Hey, excuse me, sister, can you tap that white girl for me?"
No, I'm telling you, biracial. They like sun women now. Don't think they don't now. They do. They like
Yeah, no,
sun.
I'm just saying, like when you grow up, just dealing with white girls. Like for
Don't
instance,
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Okay, his first choice, if they ask him who he want his wife to be, it wouldn't be a son, right? But I'm saying who he would entertain would be white, biracial, then brown sun woman. That's the hierarchy. It's white, biracial, brown sun woman. You know what I'm saying? So that's the hierarchy. His type. Absolutely.
Mm,
Come on now.
okay, all right.
All this information, it now seems for some that Nolan's incident, given that his body was found in the same area, had to have happened between the call at 3 p.m. when they stated to last seeing him and when they would be told away at 4:31 p.m. Now, another thing that would stand out in the audio and raise suspicions is that the dispatcher would ask the boat's operator if everyone on board was in good health. And in response to that, he would go on to say, yeah, everybody is on board.
We're sinking. Can you all please come?
And is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
Yeah, I mean, but that's not. See, these people who are watching this, who are following the story, they're thinking Nolan is the center of the universe, right? At this point, Nolan had gone off and been doing his thing. He knows everybody on the island. These people are not like thinking like it's not like they took Nolan to motherfucking a festival in Brooklyn and shit, and he just drifted on in, and you know what I mean. And this is his hometown. This is the hangout in his hometown. He's a star football player. He came with these guys, but when we got there, he's mingling, doing his own thing. He chasing Katie around. They not looking at it like, oh, he's by himself on the island now because we're leaving.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These niggas are thinking like, well, Nolan is Nolan's not the center of the universe. He died, but that's in retrospect. In real time, he's just another guy in their group that's just
I was
like,
about to
yo,
say that. I was about to
huh?
say that. I was about to say that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to Eric S, man. Eric S is
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm tired of this story because, like, sons ain't shit. Sons, they don't care about everyday life, what happens, and you cover this stuff every day, and I know you have fatigue. So my thing is like
not
people
benefit.
who You've been had fatigue. You've been.
I
I've been
invented
watching.
fatigue.
Listen. I've been watching you since you've been in the car.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm saying you have fatigue. So what I'm saying is, when is enough? Sons don't care about this. Look at the people before us. Malcolm X. When Malcolm X stopped being, when he stopped being the blue-eyed devil, and he started waking up to niggas how they were, they killed him. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no hope. So the work that you do, the work that you do, I don't know. Shit, you might gotta become a doctor or some kind of profession. This shit don't matter. Sons don't care. They don't care. They don't
Niggas,
care about Nolan. They don't care about blacks that die every day.
no. And
They
this is
don't care.
all just a way to get at Whitey.
Yes, at Whitey. Just like that story you covered, it touched home. It touched home to me when that young girl was in Atlanta in the Jeep coming home, and the sons were at her. They were at her door. I don't know if you remember, but then they shot at her because she was pulling in her driveway. I
Oh
don't know if you
yeah.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Niggas
sons,
are
they don't care about that.
Otherwise?
Yeah, everybody talks away.
Now, what is hard to understand for some is if they waited for a tow to help them leave the island, why did they continue having no contact with Nolan, given that they were all
Nolan is not the center of the universe. They're dealing. That would be like we got a flat tire. That would be the same thing. Let's just say they had a flat tire on the side of the road, and Nolan's back at the fucking park chasing booty. They're like dealing with the flat tire. Like, fuck, man, we gotta get this tire fixed. Call AAA or call a tow truck. They not like, man, where's Nolan? Like, this, what the fuck are these people? What's wrong with these people?
friends, and this towing incident seemed like an emergency. Also, according to the released GPS graphics, it does not appear that the boat was too far out for them to see or be near the shoreline. Again, this would happen as they reportedly had Nolan's phone.
Look how they what's this?
See or be near the shoreline. Again, this.
Hold on, I'm trying to catch it because they don't want you to know.
As they reportedly had Nolan's phone near the shoreline. Again, and this would.
Damn, I can't catch it. Fuck.
Shoreline. Again.
Look at that. You see how they tried to gloss over this picture? Is this picture doesn't serve niggas with their conspiracy theories of Nolan was left on the island. Because look at this. He was left here with all these motherfucking people that he knows. They want you to believe the only people he knew were those 4 white boys, and that the island was barren, and that they just left him on some barren island alone. This is what the island looks like on weekdays. This is what it looks like on weekends. I mean, weekends during the summer. Talking about, we heard somebody yelling. There was an argument. All these people down there, and niggas try to make you the argument had to be no. Listen, look at all these people. You the star quarterback you the star. Yeah, he played quarterback in high school. You the star quarterback from the town, right? From the high school. They don't have a bunch of high schools. They got one high school, right? This is the resort where motherfuckers hang out. All the teens and the young adults. He probably knew every single motherfucker down here. What you think? The town, 18,000 people.
Absolutely. And the other little and the little extra little sons that was around there, he knew them too.
He definitely knew all the sons. The sons played football and basketball. He was on the basketball team too.
Facts.
He probably knew every fucking son. He probably knew every single person on this island, unless somebody brought somebody from somewhere else to like, hey, I'll take you some. But every single person from his metro area, I'm sure he knew all of them.
Yeah, but the story isn't clear. So he met a bunny, right? And he was talking to her. What the fuck happened? Like the story is not clear. First it's like he left and went with her. Then it's like on the boat he might have drowned. By 3 he was
But why
dead.
does
Like
it have to be clear?
no, what I'm saying for me, I want to know what the fuck, like because niggas have stories. You know what I mean? White people have what the fuck happened? Like clear and day. What happened?
Listen, a dude drowned the next day too. We ain't heard about him. A dude drowned on this island the very next day. You don't know his name, nothing.
This would happen as they reportedly had Nolan's phone on the boat, and that Nolan allegedly wanted to stay back to speak with a girl he just met. Now on Wednesday, Nolan's family representatives would speak to the Mississippi DA to hear the latest. They would go on to admit that not much new information was shared, but that the DA will be presenting evidence to a grand jury to declare how the mysterious death of Wells should move forward. Now, despite a seemingly positive meeting with the DA,
Is that his daddy or not? Did we find out? Is that his real father?
Yeah, I don't know. I wish somebody could tell me, but I would err on the side of no.
Oh, okay.
that everyone is letting up. Former Mississippi Judge Carlos Moore, who would go viral for sharing his reaction to the case, would return back to his Facebook and would issue a warning to anyone fully trusting the DA, Angel McIlrath. According to Moore, his past run-in with McIlrath, as according to him, was a bad experience, as she failed to get an indictment for an incident that clearly should have gotten one.
Day 11.
You know how many fucking times that you can't get an indictment for something you should have?
Yep.
Like, we hear all the time some nigga killed somebody and he got probation, or some nigga did some shit and he got, like, come on, man. That's not uncommon.
Or a nigga did something and they wanted him to go to boot camp. Come on now.
Like, come on, man. She talking about some, he holding it against a DA that there was a case she didn't get a conviction on. Like, that's like a quarterback. That's like a basketball player missing a shot. Like, you going to miss some shots, man.
And there has still been no arrest. To me, that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable because we know on day one, had there been 3 young black men to return to the mainland,
You would have never gave a fuck about the story. You wouldn't have mentioned it. That story wouldn't have seen the light of day. We'd have never fucking heard that story if 3 white black dudes would have fucking been. Now listen, if they would have killed him, we might have seen a local news story and a local news channel about it. But if he drowned, if 3 niggas that went out with a white boy and a white boy drowned, we would have never heard a fucking about that fucking story. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
from an island, and 1 white young man left there who disappeared, who died under suspicious circumstances. We know within 1 day of beginning an investigation, with all the suspicious activity that we know that have occurred here, if it occurred in that situation, we know that there would have been arrest by now. So it's still unacceptable to me that no arrest.
He telling niggas bullshit. He feeding racial bullshit to niggas that because he know as a judge, as a former judge, he can he has gravitas, and he has what do you call it? What's the word? He has goddamn credibility on this issue.
At all, no arrests at all have been made for any particular crime, and I've laid out a litany.
The link.
Yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you I'm gonna put the link in the description box. I forgot to put it in the description box. Yeah, man.
I gotta ask you, do you wish you were anything but son, or are you okay with being son?
Man, I'm the sunniest of son, man. My dad is a Nigerian, man. Yoruba man.
But if you could change it, would you, or are you okay with it?
Nah, I wouldn't change it. Cause like, here's the thing, man. Like, you are who you are. Like, I don't know. Like, when I look at life and I say about going in the past, like, I just keep it pushing. I take it one day at a time. That's my philosophy with it. I'm always like taking one day at a time. One
Yeah,
day.
I feel that way too. As much as I hate sons, I wouldn't want to be nothing else. Like I appreciate being a son woman. Like, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate being a son woman. I wouldn't want to be nothing else. Sometimes I like some people though. I ain't gonna sit here and act like because your family sons, you married to a son.
Exactly. Your
You
family,
know,
like
like
everybody in my
yeah.
family sons, right? So it's like I that's what I'm saying. That's what makes it tricky. But now they all woke and they all like
Right.
I'm the only one who thinks like I do, but still, like every conversation ain't political and every interaction ain't talking about Trump and shit. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like it's just when that shit comes up like that, it's just like, oh God. But you know that that's how they are. You're not shocked by how woke they are, you know what I mean? Because you know they're woke.
Right.
You know? But yeah, I like being a son, man. I like being me more so than being a son. I like being me.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Of potential crimes that members of law enforcement, if they were doing their jobs unbiased.
This nigga is talking all this bullshit, nigga. Shut. Oh, he gonna talk for the rest. Fuck you, nigga. I ain't listening to you talk. You crazy? Are you crazy, nigga?
Are you crazy?
Must be smoking something. Yeah, that nigga must be smoking.
10 days after 18-year-old Nolan Wells was found dead on the shores of Mississippi's Horn Island, his family and their lawyers having their first face-to-face meeting with the local district attorney.
We did not get all the answers we want.
Nolan went on a 4th of July boat trip with friends. After some of them returned without him, his mom contacted police.
Please report her 18-year-old son, Nolan Wells, missing passing at 3 on Horn Island.
And now NBC News has obtained new audio.
Look at that. Look at all these motherfuckers out there.
Part of a records request of
Man, that's $1 million worth of boats sitting out there that day.
$1 million. Two of them boats might be $1 million. Listen, they tortured him. You heard the new rumor, black folks saying, "Oh, the body looked like it was tortured and shit like that."
Oh yeah,
right. Where they tortured him? Where?
Hey, did you hear the story about that former judge you just played, sir?
Nah. What about?
Do you know why he's a former judge?
Nah. What?
Judge Carlos Moore was removed from the bench permanently by the Mississippi State Supreme Court because he used his position as a judge to dress down 2 police officers for a private client for his law firm. Then after that, he was practicing law and was barred for a year for illegally using client money.
Yeah,
so this is their star legal scholar.
Yes, it's kind of all right.
A call made to a private towing company by some of Nolan's friends.
We're thinking, can y'all please come?
A mom of one of those friends wrote last week that the group left without Nolan when their boat began malfunctioning and that Nolan decided to stay on the island.
Is everybody on board in good health otherwise?
Yeah, everybody's on board.
As Nolan's family waits for answers, they've learned the case will be presented to a grand jury once the investigation is complete. The DA telling NBC News that's standard procedure for cases dealing with unknown causes of death and not an indication that a crime was committed.
We also
Look how
agreed
Crump holding her hand. Look how
we will
Crump
have a
holding on.
mutual inspection.
Look how Crump holding on her hand, man. That ain't right.
Yeah,
Some man gonna find an opportunity anytime.
Yeah.
Especially she biracial too.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ben Crump obviously has some for them little Asian chicks.
Yeah, he do. He definitely wanted to crack her. And listen, he's so bold and arrogant that he would probably try to do that shit in front of the husband. Like, not like in front of him, but like try to like work his move in front of the husband.
Facts.
Well, I mean, he's getting they're gonna wind up with $1 million.
I don't know. That
I
shit's
mean,
slowing
so
down. That
is
shit
that
might
worth letting Ben Crump bust down your wife?
I don't know, man. That's a little porn scene, man. Two ball black, things and a half ebony woman. Oh yeah, that's the scene right there.
Let me play this for y'all, man. This is old footage of Crump that resurfaced, man. Shout out to everybody out there, man. No likes, only shares. Do not like the video, just share the video. Click the share button and share it on your social media. Don't like it. Fuck a like. A like ain't gonna help me. How the fuck a like gonna help me? So this is Crump and Al Sharpton and a bunch of other niggas in a pool hall. Scripted ass scene.
We can get rid of all the crime in America overnight, just like that. I think that's how Attorney Crump change the definition of crime. Of course, if you get to define what conduct is going to be made criminal, you can predict who the criminal is going to be.
It sounds like we're criminal though.
Yeah.
Our existence
No,
is criminal.
but
That's-
they made the laws. They make the law to criminalize our culture,
To fit us.
black culture. I mean, and so when I think of Eric Garner, I always think of stuff like that. Lucy cigarette, we can get rid of.
Yo, somebody
Yeah.
got some shit going in the background, but yeah, this is.
Hey, Ag, you remember when that girl went after the other girl in Ohio with the knife?
Definitely.
And do
Michaela
you
Bryant.
remember? I think it was a CNN analyst said, "It's just a knife fight. It happens all the time."
Joy Reid said, "Yeah, the knife fight happened all the time." Yeah, exactly. Some criminalizing. If we legalize, I'm telling you. Here's the thing, though, and I've seen this. If they legalize murder and legalize rape, the black prison population still wouldn't go down. Niggas would find a way to end up in prison. Sons would find a way to still end up in prison. There's nothing you can do. Think about everything they've done over the last 60 years. All the trillions of dollars they've poured into this.
Oh God!
And nothing has changed.
All the midnight basketball programs and recreation centers they built and equipped.
All the
all
laws
them
they've changed.
recreation centers turn into his target practice.
I feel like if they decriminalize murder and rape, sons would still go to jail at the same clip. Because they would be more bold. They would do other shit that was still illegal.
Oh yeah.
Because they would be so bold.
Well, because they number one, they don't start off with rape and murder, right?
Mm-mm.
They usually start off robbing people, beating them up.
Yeah, stealing.
Yeah, they graduate to those crimes.
Yo, they robbed a 74-year-old man. I'm gonna have to do that later on the show when I get
over. Baltimore?
Yeah. I can't do that shit. I can't do that on
No, not on YouTube.
But we're gonna go to the Op Nation. More of you people need to follow me over Op Nation. What is the hesitancy? When we end the show on YouTube, what's the hesitancy for you guys? I just want to speak openly with the people here on YouTube. What's the hesitancy? Why don't more? If you don't follow us over the Op Nation News for the rest of the program, what is the reason? I just want to know. I just want to know so that I can understand. Make the experience better for you guys, because you guys are the viewing audience. You guys are the fans. What is the reason? What is the hesitancy that stops you from joining us for the rest of the show when we go over to Op Nation News? Anybody, and it don't have to be everybody. It could be anybody that gives me some kind of insight into that. Because I noticed that when we go over to Oc Nation News, we may have 40 people, 50 people in the chat. Whereas,
Well, I feel like people who are solid with you, they're gonna follow you over there because there's times I've been over there and you have 40 people viewing, 47. So everybody not gonna fucking come with you. That's just the truth.
yeah, this guy says people are lazy about switching platform. This one says I like YouTube because I can still use my phone to text and search online at the same time. You can do the same thing here on my channel. You can do the same
No,
thing on
I
my
tried
channel.
it. It don't work. I tried it. It don't work for
Okay,
me.
well, I have to fix that. He said it's as simple as that is an extra barrier. Okay. This one says there's been two auto. Okay, he's on auto. Yeah. Okay. So it's just basically, you know, I'll fix that. I'll fix the play where
Yeah,
you
but
can.
listen, the website is awesome, okay? It's very neat. It's very organized. You know what I'm saying? The what you're looking for, you can find it. It's easily accessible. The only thing is what I'm saying is that just like YouTube, if I'm watching YouTube, I can multitask, right? I can text,
Mhm.
I can check my bank account. People are like that nowadays. It is what it is. So that's the only thing that needs to be updated. Other than that, it's perfect. It's perfect.
So you
Other than
just
that,
just let it needs to be able to play in the background.
right, right. The site is awesome. You go to it, it's very neat. Like I said, it's great. It's very nice. It's organized. It's very illuminating. You can see all the colors. You know what I'm saying? Like it's engaging. Just need to be able to multitask with it. That's it.
Okay, I got you. I got you. I just wanted to know. Thank you for that. Thank you guys for telling me that. So let's keep it pushing. With Nolan Wells. Um, so we got the boat shit out of the way. Let's see this conversation. This guy's an ex basketball player. This one on him right here, and Eton Thomas.
Let me ask you this: what do we know about these three boys, Wyatt, Warren, and Aaron? I ask because they have ultimately been protected from the media. I mean, I posted this a few days ago, and I saw that you reposted it, so thank you a lot for that. But that had this had been three black boys who went on a boat trip and came back without their white friend, in my opinion, they would have been arrested immediately.
That's such bullshit. That's such bullshit. If they would have came back and said, "Man, he drowned, man," that would have been it, and then they would have investigated it. If they found nothing, they would do that. Fuck it. Like, why are they acting like niggas got some kind of different? Like it's some. Listen, the majority of crime is committed by blacks. Police officers are not like shocked when they get a black criminal. It's the norm. You know what I mean? It's the normal. It's the baseline. When you're a cop, this is the thing. You gotta understand. No matter what city, what jurisdiction, if you're a racist, you're a racist person. You can't stand the sight of black people. You fucking hate black people. They make your skin crawl. If you're a fucking racist, the last thing you want to do, if you don't want to be around no fucking black people, is become a fucking cop. Okay? That's the last thing you want to do if you don't want to be around black people. Press 1. Shout out to my man Mayo in the building.
But in addition to that, the media would have blasted their mugshots on a continuous reel and then delved into their past for any minor or major indiscretion in order to demonize them. But that's not happening with Wyatt, Warren, and Eric. So what do we know about them?
Well, we don't know very much at all. And obviously, there are two different justice systems that operate in America, one for Black America and another for white America. So we agree that it would have been, we believe, a different investigation had you had three Black boys on a boat with a white boy and the white boy end up dead. We believe that lightning would strike and thunder would roll and all of them would be scrutinized. It would be probably akin to they would be assumed guilty until proven innocent. But obviously, it's a different, dynamic when it's a Black life taken.
Yeah.
Wow, what a fucking moron. Here goes the mama drama. Do you think that she, JJ? Do you think that she lived as a Black woman before this? I think she might be. She's muted. I'll say chat. Do you?
No, you know that.
Huh?
No, I can't say that. I can't say that because I feel like she being that she is biracial, she's gonna be accepted in the Black community. So she probably played both sides.
No,
She
I'm talking
played,
about her. Like,
the
do you
sun
think that?
side and the Filipino side and the glider side.
No, do you
Hold on, I
think
got
that?
I gotta drop off because I can't hear you. Hold on.
Okay. What I'm asking you, chat, is that do y'all think that when she looked in the mirror, living in an all white town, being half Filipino and shit, your son date nothing but white girls, do you think that she viewed herself as her, Christine, or like Black women do as I'm a Black woman? See, Black people are different. They don't really view themselves individually. They see themselves more as part of a group, or they see them. You know what I mean? Like. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, she's
I
definitely
don't.
Christine.
Yeah, I think she saw herself as Christine, man. I don't think she saw herself as a Black woman living in Black America, dealing with that black. I don't think she did that before this. I think this is all new to her.
No, I don't feel like she lived like that, but I feel like if white people pissed her off, she was gonna pull that Black card. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So
even think. I don't think so.
you don't
I
think
don't.
so?
Yeah,
Are
I
you
think that.
crazy?
Well, listen. Here's the thing. Well, like, what do you mean?
No,
What do you mean?
no.
White people pissed her off? Like that would
I'm
just be.
saying if white people pissed her off, she would have pulled the race card. Absolutely. Are you kidding?
Oh yeah,
I'm saying,
definitely.
yeah, like what I'm saying is like she was cool with them because she knew she had a better life with them. She knew she was peaceful with them. She ain't had no problems, no drama. But if they pissed her off or they didn't promote her when she thought she needed to be promoted, you think she wouldn't use that I'm half Black and Filipino? I'm colored. You think she wouldn't use that shit? You crazy.
Yeah. No. Man, you're probably right. But I'm just thinking like she would just be like if a white person pissed her off, it would just be like you live in all white towns. Of course, if somebody's gonna piss you off, it's probably gonna be a white person. You know what I mean?
I don't know, cause I don't know. I don't know about that. Cause you got social media. She's an influencer. She's definitely looking at what other biracial or Black people
Mm-hmm.
think. Yeah,
Yeah,
she would have turned on them. That's why I don't trust. I don't trust sons who are friends with gliders, because I feel like at any point they'll turn on them. I
Yeah.
don't trust that friendship. I
Mhm.
really don't. Unless they're conservative and they're really like military or they're both about their country.
Mhm.
I can see it's a genuine relationship, but if it's not that, it's not real.
Mhm.
Well, I guarantee every application she's ever filled out, she clicked black.
Oh yeah, yeah, the perks. Yeah, the perks.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Terrence, man, 301, man. He said, I appreciate your analysis. He's over there watching on Rumble, man. Shout out to you, Terrence. But yeah, yeah. No. I could see what you guys saying. Yeah, yeah. I definitely see that because if you are applying for like let's say she's applying for a scholarship or school loans or some shit, yeah, you gotta put down black. You feel a fool if you don't put down black. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely. No, I see what you said. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of perks to being black. Yeah, the being black it
Victim.
has
Victim.
privileges.
Forever
Yeah,
victim. Yeah.
yeah, it has its
Mhm.
privileges though. It does. It does have its privileges.
Hey, Boo Bears. I know you probably did not expect to see me, but I had to come on because I wanted to acknowledge all of your love, your support, your kindness that you guys have been showing me.
I ain't gonna lie.
I wanted to, you know,
I like me a nice brown skinned woman, biracial. I'm not lesbian, but what I'm saying is I can appreciate the beauty. So I'm saying I can see how people look at her and she'll get sympathy from the sons because sons, that's their kryptonite, right?
mhm.
It's the kryptonite for men and women. So I can see how she'll get the sympathy for how she looks. And she's gonna take advantage of that. That's what she's doing right now.
Oh
And
Yeah.
yeah,
then
she's
yeah,
nice and short. She's little. She got that soft voice.
yeah, yeah.
You sound like a child, damn near.
Wow.
answer each and every one of you, and I probably will at some point. I will at some point, but right now it's just everything is so heavy. Everything is so heavy. Just been going through the motions. You know, I'm a healthcare provider, so I talk about grief a lot. Now to be on the other side of this is it's a lot. So I lost my mom a few years ago, and that was hard. This loss, this grief, this pain, it's different. It's insurmountable. And then it's like you get these flood of emotions all at different times, and grief is so multi-layered. You know, when
See, a black woman wouldn't be able to express the gravity of it like this.
No, especially so eloquently.
Yeah. She's this ain't no black woman, man. And I'm not saying like black women are stupid. I'm talking about they just different. You understand what I'm saying? It would be different. This would sound different from a
This
black.
would be angry.
No, don't do that because
Not necessarily angry,
yeah,
but
not
it
angry.
would be
No.
different, right? It would be different though, right,
Yeah.
JJ?
Right,
It
right,
would be
right,
different. It wouldn't
right.
be. It wouldn't come in. It wouldn't be like this.
a second I might be okay and I can talk about things and I can listen to his stories, and then the next minute I am falling apart and I feel like I can't breathe, and I feel like there is an elephant just sitting on my chest. But you know, I know this is the process. I have a wonderful support system. I have
Al Sharpton and Big Bro. Yeah, you got to and the whole fucking black community that you didn't even fucking know. Like, all these black people just popping out. Yeah, you got a hell of a
my faith in God, which I've been leaning
and it's 700,000 in the GoFundMe.
And ain't nobody in that town gonna talk to her after this. And Al Sharpton gonna go away, and Ben Crump gonna go away.
Yeah.
into. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I see you. I love you. I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm so sorry that I hadn't been able to reply. I don't know exactly when again I'll post. For some reason, it does help. And I know if Nolan was here, he'd be like, Mom, just keep talking to the people, keep telling my story, keep telling your story. So that is going to be my plan. Again, thank you all so much. I love you, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Man, that smile just comes out too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know people grieve differently, but that smile just seemed to come out too quick.
You switching to the website, or you gonna stay on here?
I'm switching as of late. I got some stories that I want to do that I can't show that involve violence and people getting the fucking shit beaten out of them. There's been some niggas have been on a violent tear recently, right? So it's like, I can't do those stories here, but I'm trying to stay on here as long as I can to do the Nolan stuff. I want to do the Nolan stuff on YouTube, but all the violence and the stories of like brutality that we about to get into from the blacks. Oh my god. We're gonna have to do that on OckNationNews.com. So
Yeah, well, let people follow you for the rest of Nolan stuff on your page. Like, cut some out.
oh yeah, make them but I the people have I asked the people to support the show today. They supported the show, so I'm gonna finish the Nova stuff here. Like, you know what I mean? Like when the YouTube crowd, it's like, when they support the show, I'll stay on here as long as possible. When they don't, then I will just bounce. But I'll stay on here. We'll finish this Nolan story out over here.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened on Horn Island, but I do know that the
He
investigation.
was about to say Honky Island. He called himself. Listen.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened on Horn Island, but I do know that
Honky
He's
for sure.
such a racist, yo.
Yeah.
And he I'm telling you, man.
And he only upset because he never got a shot at him.
But he got fucked today. Like, listen, he's married, right? You know what I mean? And listen,
Yeah, a white dude.
Listen, when you married to a woman, yeah, you probably don't get nothing. But when these gay motherfuckers, they fuck like rabbits, right? Listen, he got fucked today. Like today, a white man fucked him. Not yesterday. Today he got fucked by a white man. Like, I'm talking about fucked.
Yeah, he said, "Do me, honky."
He's on here like hating on white people. That shit is crazy.
No, but you know what I'm not starting to notice? I feel like the white people, I feel like the glider like it, right? They hate themselves, so they like the fact that they're with
Yeah,
somebody who hates
yeah.
them too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
the liberals,
it
the
matches.
liberals, yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't even no conservative white guy.
No.
Yeah, he would a self-hating fucking liberal. Yeah. But still, at the same time, though, like, it's still a white guy. Like, let's be honest, it's still a white guy, and it's not like honorary black. No, that motherfucker's a white dude.
And you know they're playing master and slave in the bedroom, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. Just like Shannon Sharp and that girl was doing.
Okay, I saw Sir say that they have 1,000 bodies. Y'all, okay, I feel like gay men
Oh,
do have a
gays, yeah,
lot of
trade. They
sex.
call it trade. Yeah, they.
Yeah, but I think women do too. I think women fuck. Why do people think women are
Not
just?
like gays though. Not like gays. Gays.
I think some do. I think some do.
I think the
A lot
women
of
who
women
fuck like
I
hold
think
on, listen.
women just don't say it though. They just
No,
don't
I
say
got
it.
you. No, we got you. We completely understand you. Nobody's sleeping on women, but they did surveys, like self-reported. The gays, not like spider. The gays self-report surveys, like them telling their shit. They have like hundreds and hundreds of partners, like, you know what I mean, and they don't even speak. Like they don't like date. They meet somewhere fucking and leave, and you never spoke. You don't even know the person's name. They got some shit called like a trade or some shit, like where they just do that shit. Like, it's not like it's different than heterosexuals. It's different. Like their culture is much different than ours. Like, even a woman who's promiscuous, She knows the guy who she's fucked. And
I don't
now
know.
we're not talking about prostitutes. We're talking about promiscuous women, not prostitutes. Promiscuous women. She met the guy. She knows his name. He kicked some game. She fucked him, and then she went about her business. With them, it's just like be at the park, meet me in the alley behind fucking Save Mart, and they come back there, and then there's a guy there. They fucking, and they go each other way, and they don't know each other's name. They do
Right.
that shit all the time.
And that's why my theory from the last show is stands. You know how I feel about the percentage. You know what I'm saying? I that percentage is high.
And then here's the thing about a promiscuous woman. A promiscuous woman can get pregnant. A promiscuous woman can get killed. She can get raped. She can, she's
But
gonna.
how many times? I mean, it's not studied, but some women are pregnant with a man who thinks that's his baby, right? So what I'm saying is that happens a lot.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah.
1 out of 3.
I'm surprised that with all the AI that they haven't
Hey,
come out with.
Bernice, get off me, okay? Talking about how much to drop JJ. Get the fuck off me.
I'm surprised they haven't come out with an immediate fucking paternity test. Like how the girl you piss on the little stick and it tells you if you're pregnant in a few seconds. They haven't come out with a paternity test like that because we have the technology.
Oh yeah, they need to do that shit in the fucking delivery room.
Yeah, you gotta do that shit before. No, you gotta take a swab of her vaginal fluids and find out who the father is before the baby's even born. Like, cause it's like, yo, I mean, we have the technology now. We got AI now. AI makes everything, computes everything much faster. So you should be able to compute those genomes and all those the deoxyribonucleic acid and all that shit. You should be able to make that shit happen faster.
Yeah, there'd be
anyway.
a lot more single women in delivery rooms if they did that shit.
Yeah. I don't want to go down that tangent, but yeah, get on it, scientists.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened on Horn Island, but I do know that the investigation since is lacking. And I think it's disrespectful to the family and to the public.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem here is that the investigators did not treat this with the ferocious seriousness it deserved.
This is the #1 story in America, and they're still complaining about it not getting no attention.
Well, how do they know that the investigation is lacking?
They don't know. They don't know.
That's what I mean. Just like I keep hearing saying that the cops haven't talked to the kids yet.
How do you know that?
And every story said that they're cooperating. The Marine report with the GPS said the mom and the kids were cooperating. You know how they got that GPS track? They downloaded it from the boat's GPS.
They have nothing to hide.
Without a warrant.
Right off the bat, well, why did it take Nolan's mom's Life 360 tracking to get the phone? Why did it take Nolan's family to go retrieve the phone from the kids? And it's like one of these things where it's like, why wasn't the phone broached? From my understanding and from what I've seen you reporting, the phone wasn't just like voluntarily given. It wasn't like they called up the mom and said, we have your son's phone. There was all of this investigation that Nolan's mom, Christine, had to do, and that Elmore had to do, the dad. And it's like, why is that the case? And then there's the contradictions where they say he went off with the young woman who he said he wanted to spend time with her, but then she said, oh no, he went back to the boat. And then now this morning we're getting this new audio that's released. Did you see that? NBC News, and it's like they were taking on water at one moment. Why didn't we hear that earlier on in the investigation? And then meanwhile, these investigators my biggest problem is they tried to characterize it before we even had any information.
right? But before the public knew anything, before they were trying to identify this as, oh, he made a choice to leave and then it was a drowning. How can you as the sheriff make a determination that it was a drowning before you've run a thorough investigation, before you even have the GPS data that we have today, before you have any information?
What
So I
does the
really think
location of the boat have to
the
do with the
investigators dropped
drowning?
the ball and they earned the distrust that the family feels towards them right now.
I think it's an IQ issue, man.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obviously IQ. I mean, the people with low IQs are negative. Okay.
Well, not just that, they can't put shit together.
Yeah, but they don't see possibilities. They don't problem solve, right? So they can't solve problems, and they can't work their way out of sticky situations. So they're usually negative. They usually congregate on the negativity, the negative things, because that's where they kind of stuck, because they can't solve problems.
Well, like Warren called Nolan's mother. Nolan's mother said this herself in one of the early interviews. And then he called the Coast Guard at 11 p.m. They were calling everybody they knew to find this kid. And Warren told him they had his phone.
Look at this, Terrell Owens.
I honestly don't know where to begin. But America, we have a problem. And I'll say this, how many times are we gonna just get up and think that a day is gonna be normal?
The fuck is he talking about? Why are these niggas so crazy, man?
Weekend is gonna be normal. A holiday is gonna be normal. We're making up the tragedy. I can't sit back and be quiet no more. Donald J. Trump, I'll say this, but I'm gonna challenge you to do something in a situation where you should be intervening. And that's in this Nolan Wells case. Just saw you intervene in a soccer match, throwing your weight around as a president, throw your man. You should be calling, you should be making a call right now. You should be making a call right now to intervene.
Do you know how many
FBI
murders
there?
Yeah, but look how many real murders there are.
Dude, Juneteenth, Chicago, 34 people shot in a mass shooting. What about that holiday? And it must be so hard for a millionaire to wake up every day in America.
Yeah.
Loved ones, they need answers. The justice system, it's failing us. I'm just speaking from the heart. Didn't know where I was going to go with this. But it needed to be said. But at the end of the day, Nolan Wells, he's not with us today. He needs justice. His family needs justice. Donald J. Trump, I need you to intervene. That's all I got to say.
Let me see what these niggas.
Just trying to stay relevant when everybody forgot who the fuck you are. That's what that is.
Oh God. This one says, yes, we have a problem. This tragedy has shown that the ignorance and lack of educated people in our country is astounding. People have no collective reasoning skills at all, and everyone's a victim. Hey, dumbass, don't lean on your own understanding and believe your own racism. They have taken Black Americans' critical thinking skills. They suffer from Stockholm Syndrome. The left is still making puppets. This one says, what justice? Does anyone know all of the facts yet? Last I heard, they were just getting into his phone. Yeah, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. The families turning over the phone.
It kind of makes it hard, right? Because it breaks the chain of custody as evidence, since it's been in the family's fucking possession since before they found the body.
Yeah, and it says, look, Nolan Wells' tearful mom reveals what she found on her son. Oh no, that's. But like, it's like the phone should have been the first thing. Like the first day, the phone should have been in the fucking police's hands.
But it wasn't because they don't trust the police.
No, I think it wasn't because that immediately ends the whole. Oh, somebody did something, delete it. The police would just stick it to just a subpoena the phone records and immediately dispel that. They get to keep that rumor alive.
Yep. Oh, just like the autopsy, right?
Yeah, they're getting money. They're grifting like a motherfucker, man.
Oh, what are they up to now? 7 something?
Nah,
Plus, I know another rich guy already gave him $100,000 cash.
They're not up to 700. I don't think. I think. Well, let me see. They're at. Oh wow, they're moving. Yeah, they had 300 more people give them donations. They're moving in the right direction. They're 717,000. Yeah, I think they're gonna just. I think they don't want answers because what will happen is they'll say, "Oh, he drowned," in the story. It serves them better to like have all this shit up in the air because people are still donating.
Oh yeah, they're happy as shit that the toxicology ain't gonna be back for a week or two, or maybe more.
Salute to Osa the Healer, man. He says, "Where's the StreamYard link?" Oh, the link is in the description box, man. I'll drop it. But yeah, like that phone situation, like, how do we know that they're not deleting this? Like, what the fuck? How the fuck the cops don't have the phone? What the 4th? What is it? The 17th now?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time, man. That's 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks, man. 2 weeks.
And dude, you can do a simple Google search and find FBI level phone interrogation services available commercially if you want to know what's on that phone.
Yeah.
And you tell me Ben Crump don't know this?
So before I begin, yes, I know I'm wearing a fucking bonnet. It's gonna be some idiots in the comment section that's gonna disagree with me and say, "You're wearing the bonnet, you're wearing the bonnet."
I don't hear the sound on it.
Ain't it amazing how people just migrated from Carmelo Anthony to Nolan Wells? Y'all are like those fucking ants from Tom and Jerry. Y'all are so easy to program. Why don't y'all have a mind of y'all own? The same people that miserably fell with Carmelo Anthony are pulling that same bullshit with Nolan Wells, jumping to conclusions before the facts are presented. Don't y'all get tired of this? But see, y'all are so insufferable and narcissistic, y'all don't care how y'all look in the public eye. My black fatigue is at an all-time high right now.
I
The shit
can
is
hear you,
blatant.
but I
Like,
can't
y'all
hear what
stupid
that sun glider saying.
You gotta click off and come back in there because that's you. It's just you're the only one that well your account does that. Your phone does that.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are blatant. Anybody with a logical thinking mind can see that y'all are running game. Trying to race bait and spark outrage is stupid. But then again, y'all appeal to stupid people. The people that was out there saying that Carmelo Anthony was innocent and was jumped by them white boys, they know that they appealed to stupid people. Just like the folks jumping to conclusion with Nolan Wells claiming that the white boys killed him, they know they appeal to stupid people. Do y'all not see this? So before I
Yeah, that was that's
It's fan fiction. They love the fan fiction, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who is this motherfucker? Oh God. Jeez. Jeez. Let's see this boy.
My niece asked me to come pick her up at midnight from a sleepover. Yes, that's what my niece asked me to do. So my sister and her husband were headed to a wedding. They asked if I could watch my niece, who's 14, while they're away. And I said yes. So they dropped her off early Saturday morning so they could catch an early flight and they would be home on Sunday. When they dropped her off, she is very organized. She had this list of things that my niece had to complete, like homework and stuff like that. And at the bottom, it said that she was going to stay at a friend's house for a sleepover for a birthday, a girl on the soccer team. And I checked with her. I was like, hey, you know this family? And my sister goes, yes, we've been together on the same soccer team for like 10 years. So a little before 6 o'clock, when I'm supposed to drop my niece off, I checked with my niece. I said, you have money? She's like, yes. I said, is your phone fully charged? She's like, yes. I said, you have an extra charging cord? She goes, yes. I said, can you see my location? Because I want to see your location. She goes, yes. So we checked our phones. I said, great. I took a little picture of her. I know, don't ask, but I did take a picture of her. So then we head over there. I introduced myself. I said, hey, I'm the auntie. Here's my phone number. If there's an emergency, please contact me. She has no food allergies. I looked at my niece. I said, I'll be back here at 11 a.m. tomorrow to pick you up. She's like, okay. And so
I can't do this, man.
Yeah. Let me finish this story off. Things that never happened for 400, Alex.
Yeah, exactly. I can't do that with her. This woman is channeling.
I want to discuss his cell phone and his keys. I want to discuss Javon, and I want.
This woman is an empath, a black path, man. You got a black path here, man.
Want to discuss what other readers are saying that they see with Nolan Wells' death. First off, the keys in the cell phone. I channeled Nolan again. I wanted to know about his keys in his cell phone. So this is a key piece to the question that a lot of us Black folks are wondering. Nolan, why would you stay with all these white people and be the only one? Nolan showed me that was his.
Another thing that never happens. No, I've never heard that in my entire life.
Oh, I did.
I've never heard that.
Ben Crump said he was the only one on the island.
No, I'm talking about black people saying that it's that you can't be the only black person around white people. Oh. You're in danger. I've never heard that before.
No, you safe as a kitten.
I've never heard that.
That's what you are.
I'm talking about never.
Ain't nobody gonna pull up.
Yeah, ain't nobody gonna drop your addy, man, so he come shoot you.
Yeah, you definitely ain't gonna wind up in a fucking.
They took his phone and his
rap song.
Yeah, this is. So now you have black women playing tarot cards about fucking Jesus,
invoking the devil on that boy.
Fucking Christ, man. Yeah, listen, man. Salute to everybody out there, man. Osa in the building. Osa, what's your thoughts, man?
Yo, what's up, Bob? What's up, Mel?
What's up, man?
Hey, you know what though? I was kind of agreeing with you earlier, man. When I think his mom, she ain't really on that blackity black shit. Like she ain't live her life like that. To me, in my opinion, like I think when she had problems, like for example, if she had something wrong with her at the school and something she didn't like something, she would do what all the other white women do. She would go up there, she would voice her concerns, she would talk to the teacher, organize a conference. She wouldn't do all that racism shit, even though the school might treat her different, like they might treat her nice because they think she's black, but she didn't have to do all that extra neck snapping shit, racism shit. I don't think she lived like that. Yeah, and I could tell the other way I could tell is because she married two Sun men. If she was a black woman, she would have married a white man by now. Period.
Right.
Like
Exactly.
she would have been with a white man. So you could tell she's trying to fill a void.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason to go
She
two
got
Sun
daddy
men is
issues.
yeah, some shit. She's trying to fill her black void because she doesn't live that black woman, that Sun woman lifestyle. She just doesn't. I don't think so. It doesn't come off to me like that. There ain't no way she would get with two Sun. Not in that environment, not around all them gliders. She would have got a glider. Anyway.
Yeah, no, that's a plausible theory. Like seriously, like she may be overcompensating because yeah, some woman would have definitely got got her a motherfucking oh shit. I want to show you. I want to show y'all this, man. This is insane, man. What black people are doing as the like as they claim that they're victims of everything, right? Uh, This is fun for blacks. Just fucking with random white people.
Yo, I ain't even gonna lie, that shit was making me laugh.
Yeah.
Just cause I'm a Sun man. That shit is funny to me.
Yeah. Look at this.
I don't think I want any of this. No, that's too hot. Too spicy. Oh, that's fine. I don't think I want any of this. No, that's too hot. Too spicy. I don't think I want any of this.
That's a nasty bitch, man.
Oh my god.
And they taught my people how to wash their ass.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the one. This is the one where we're gonna get into this one. We're gonna get into this one. The beating of the 74-year-old man and several other videos that are just as awful. And we're gonna get into the news story about this too. Salute to everybody who's watching on YouTube. We appreciate you guys, man. I will say though, like we talked about it earlier. If you want to join us over on OcNationNews.com, I do suggest that you click this link or you paste it in your browser and come on over to watch the live stream on OcNationNews.com. The rest, we got several brutal beatings. Like I can't show these on, but yeah, and we're gonna get into these stories right now. Huge sister fight in public, and a bunch of Sun behavior that just mind-boggling during that fight. And a bunch of stuff that people dropped into the Oc Nation Discord today. We'll get to those videos too. Salute to all you people out there, man. Goodbye, YouTube, for the night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. If you don't join us over there on OcNationNews.com, we'll see you guys tomorrow.